Hey everyone, I'm Vanessa Gongora, live here at Raider Field where Cibola Raiders are about to take on the Gila Ridge Hawks, both looking for their first win of the season. Local rivalry here, and who better to talk about that with than head coach of the Raiders, Kasey Koepplin. Kasey, thank you so much for joining us today.
No problem.
Okay, so local rivalry, and you know a lot about this because you used to be on the other sideline with the Hawks and now the Raiders. So what can you tell us about what this means to you?
It's real interesting having been there and now being here, this being the second go around. The different cultures, but the same cultures within the community. It's kind of neat to see within each school. Obviously on this side of it now, so I hope we're the ones that come in on top, but it's definitely fun to see, and it's definitely a heated rivalry, which is always fun to play in, so our kids are looking forward to it.
Absolutely, and you mentioned this is your second year as head coach. Is there anything that you're doing differently as far as techniques from last year to this year to see what works?
We've changed things, but they're I would say behind the scenes changes. On the surface, things probably look the same, but for the kids, the things we did in the off season, the things we did in practice for the week and each week kind of change. We've got some new things we use there, but as far as on the surface, it'll probably look the same to most, but deep down there's quite a few changes for us.
But mostly consistency, right? That's key.
Yes, that is absolutely what we're trying to develop. We didn't have a ton of it last year. As we started to get it, we started to see some success, and unfortunately the season came to an end, so now we're trying to get that consistency started earlier than game 7, 8, 9 in the year. So
absolutely. And what would it mean to get your first win of the season against the Hawks?
It'd mean an awful lot. I know it would mean a lot to me, but I think it'd mean a lot more to our kids. At this point, they've done a ton of work in the off season. They deserve it, but they also know that just because you deserve it doesn't mean you're going to get it. So they're looking forward to coming out and trying to earn it tonight.
Absolutely. And the Hawks, it seems like from what I've been watching, especially this year, they've been going long ball, throwing it downfield. How are you preparing to defend on that?
They definitely like to throw it a little bit more. We worked on a ton of pass rush for the week, hoping our guys can get after the quarterback and make it a little bit more tough for them. Worked a ton of coverage, tackling, getting the ball out, playing the ball in the air to make sure we can judge it where it's at. And then just really playing hard and playing physical, hoping that those two things, along with the technical pieces, really allow us to bring it all together.
Absolutely, and I'm sure a lot of motivation, positivity. Got to keep these guys up because a rough couple of seasons. So who can you name on the team that's kind of stepped up, that leadership, and shown some motivation to the kids?
We got Andrew McNair, our quarterback. He's making a position change for us, doing a hell of a job. Great kid. Isael Ibarra, coming back from last year. Those two really are and Ty Stout have a ton of varsity experience. Everyone else is really new. Not necessarily that they aren't juniors, but they played a lot of JV. So we had a lot of new faces, and some of those young kids in Izzy Ibarra, Ivan Barron, they have really stepped in and done a heck of a job in becoming leaders, even though they're sophomores and juniors.
Wow, well, thank you so much for your time, and good luck tonight.
All right, thank you very much. Have a great night.
You too. Well, that's ladies and gentlemen, and kind of deja vu, maybe deja vu. This time last season, the fourth game is when the Raiders got their first win. And could that happen tonight? You know, and I never know, deja vu. You can tune in tonight on Varsity Blitz at 10:20 to see who takes home the first win of the season, the Hawks or the Raiders, and lots of other local matchups, including Kova and Yuma, another big rivalry in the Desert Southwest. We have Yuma Catholic with their home opener as well tonight. And as well in Imperial, we have the Imperial Tigers taking on the Palo Verde Yellow Jackets. All happening tonight. I'll bring you all the highlights, all the action on Varsity Blitz tonight at 10:20 on 13 on Your Side. I'm Vanessa Gongora, live at Raider Field at Cibola High School. 13 on Your Side. We'll be right back.